Hey guys, so I'm back. Oh my god, that was so crazy. Literally when I started getting text messages. Like as I pressed play, I started getting text messages. So yesterday we left off with again, you guys feeling like you're in this energy of not getting what you want, but it's just like you have what you want. It's not exactly how you want it. It's like if you're not more specific with your manifestations, and this is why I had to come back for this video. I needed to come back, get some more information, have some conversations with people, have a little bit more epiphanies and more insight, you know what I'm saying, on what's happening. But with this Ace of Wands, like I said, there is magic on the board, and then also the Empress card. So you guys, with this new spring season, I think all of you, again, like I said in the last video, or in previously when I said earlier in this video, you're like trying everything and then you're trying it again and it didn't work. You're trying it, it was an empty cup. You're trying it again, it was an empty cup. You're trying it again, it was an empty cup. Now the universe is like, I have one more cup for you. Like, sorry, the rest of those cups were empty. I just had to really make sure that you were fucking with me the long way, you know? And I think that a lot of people think that dedication to themselves is not important. 111, when I said that, a lot of people think that dedication to themselves is not important, or just like keeping your own word to yourself. That's the craziest thing. That's the number one way to not have the things that you want in life, because one, that's creating a boundary, but then two, it puts you in a position of knowing who you are, knowing what you're standing for, knowing what you want. And why, who wouldn't want that? Okay, so let's get some more insight on what you guys have been feeling about the Four of Cups. I'm guessing a lot of you guys have been going through work. I'm getting work opportunities, family and friends. You've been going through the same cycles over and over and over. What's so different about this time? So I have the Three of Swords, feeling like you're backstabbed, feeling like there's another person in this connection that's ruining like the kinship and the friendship. And like it says lover's ego needs to die in my head. I don't know what that means. Let's give some more. I would like some more information on this Three of Swords. Why do we have the Three of Swords? As a lot of you guys feel like you're going to get cheated on, you feel like you're going to get fucked over, that these people don't have your back. Well, let's go straight to the outcome, okay? We don't need to go through the antics. What's the outcome of this Four of Cups and Three of Swords? Because I said, remember, most efficient and effective messages. What is the outcome for this Four of Cups and Three of Swords, please, Spirit? What's the outcome? I might need to ask something different. That card didn't flip over. Ooh, the Tower. So it is the Tower. And why is this Tower moment happening? I think I know what's happening. I think one of you could be sabotaging it and the other person is numb. I think one of you guys is going to... It's just going to be a really charged situation. Because my thing is like, and just in these photos, like the fire's at the top. So you guys could get into a heated argument. Someone could feel jealous about something. I'm getting someone jokingly says something and the other person like doesn't like how you said it to them. So an example of that is like, oh, well, I know you're cheating all the time. The person's like, you know what? I'm not cheating all the fucking time. And then you guys, it turns into a very heated argument. Please tell me more about this Three of Swords and the Tower. It's like you almost don't believe this person when they tell you things anymore. And like I said, take what resonates. Don't take what resonates in these stories because, or in these like card stories, whatever I'm telling you, because it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna relate with everyone. So, okay. Tell me more about this. Because why is this happening all of a sudden? Because you guys are the Empress. And so we also have the Ace of Swords. Or I mean, the Ace of Wands. What truth is going to be brought in? Let's go to the Ace of Wands, then we'll come back. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. What truth is going to be brought in with this Ace of Wands? Like, you know, it's like you're going against yourself. in your head with the Seven of Swords. But tell me about this Ace of Wands. We don't even know if that's the full story yet. I think that you guys are scared of the future because you don't know what it holds. But then you also put yourself in positions that, like, it's like you know that you've never done this before, and then you talk yourself into doing it, and then you're still scared that it's happening. And that is normal. I think that's completely normal. Tell me about this Ace of Wands, please, Spirit. Okay, Heavenly Father, Ancestors, Spirit Guides, Protective Angels, thank you for waking me up today and bringing me abundance and joy. I thank you so much for bringing me back to the collective so I can give them these messages. Okay, something told me not to put that there, to put it on the top. Carrying your burdens. So it's the truth of really standing on business. I have a feeling that someone doesn't really think that you are who you say you are. So like when you go outside and you say that you do X, Y, and Z, they think that you're probably doing half of that because they don't see you in action. They are also somebody that makes you feel not like embarrassed, but it could be embarrassed. Some of you could feel embarrassed, but it's almost like the fact that this person lacks some sort of intelligence, and maybe not intelligence. Of course, it's the awareness, right? People lack awareness. They don't really know what's going on outside of them. We could be very naive in the moment when, you know, we're not aware of our surroundings. And I feel like you're trying to like understand this connection, or you're trying to understand like this love connection, but like this person doesn't ever bring in any clarity. So the Ace of Wands for me is telling me, I'm like, listen to the sirens. The Ace of Wands is telling me that there's going to be some clarity around this situation because you're really standing on business in the things that you're saying. But why are you in your head with the Seven of Wands? Why are you in your head with the Seven of Wands? I just think you have a lot on your plate. I think you have to tackle a lot of duties. You have a lot of people to talk to. So there's always some type of task on the board for you. I'm not really seeing this as you in your head. I'm seeing this as you trying to like fight off all these tasks because you're so busy. You know what I'm saying? Like not be able to see in the dark. We have the Eight of Swords here as well. This person's creating confusion for you. They say things like, oh, well, why do you want to be with me anyways? Or like, if this isn't working for you, then why are you here? And then they turn around and love bomb you and say they love you so much. And you're glad to be in their life. And they just can't get their shit together because they don't know how they feel. I don't know who this is talking to, but I'm talking to somebody. I think that this person is confused on what they want. And they potentially could be, quote unquote, chasing the bag or chasing the dream. Oh, damn, this is hot. I'm like, right, the tea is hot. But I think that, again, you putting yourself into work, because there's swords here on the second row. It's a lot of emotions that's going on. It's a lot of, like, burdens that you feel possibly with this person. I think that you think... I have the idea that you really love this person, but they're kind of lazy and they don't step up to the plate where they should. And then other areas that they do, it's not that it's unnoticed, but it's not the heavy work. I feel like, you know, all of us have to go to work. All of us, you could have a purpose in life or not, whichever it is. I think that where we're at right now in life, we're looking for someone to make the, you know, load easier. And I feel like some of the things that this person does, they're very genuine and they're very sweet, but they're also not big impacts in certain areas of your life that you can see. So I think what needs to be had is a conversation of appreciation of each other. I know sometimes people would just say, if the situation's not working or something's not working for you, just, you know, let it out the window. But the fact that, like, I feel something strong here because it's the fact that this keeps repeating. So you're not doing something that is changing the narrative. And if you always leave, or if you always say that the other person's the problem, and or if you're opposite and always say that you're the problem, you don't think the other person's the problem, you guys get it. There's a narrative in your head that you have been replaying and replaying and replaying. And that's where it's like fighting your own thoughts and being stuck because you have the information on this person and you're still indecisive as of who they are. And I think you know who they are. You just don't want to judge them because you did probably think that they could have showed up better. But if they're working on themselves, some people are just superior. Okay, I'm not even saying that like in a way where right, what type of way am I saying it? I'm just saying some people are superior. Some people can learn fast. Some people, it's easy for them to like give and try and over and be resilient and still be kind to people. You have those people in the world, and it's just harder for other people. Those aren't their best traits. So let's focus on what their good traits are. Okay. So don't be confused. You have enough information about this person as of what they're going to do, what their cycles are, how they treat other people, what they ultimately want. And I think that's why you guys are confused too, because you ultimately know. Sorry, this is turning into like a love connection, love type of deal. But I think that ultimately you know what you want. You know what this person wants. And you know that you are part of what this person wants, right? But you feel insecure because you might not be what this person wants, because this person lacks focus and they lack drive, and sometimes they lack motivation, and it's not always in the areas that you lack it, but what other areas are they doing good at, to see like, okay, you're doing great in these areas, and then just try to get them to realize that there are some things that they are creating an illusion about, and you got to bring people outside of their reality sometimes. So that's where we have the Empress card coming in with that illumination. Okay, we got the Empress on the board. Tell me about the Empress. You guys, sorry, I got to go to yoga. Oh, you guys, I'm going back to yoga. I was like, let me start at the basics. I'm all trying to do 5,000 things. My schedule's changing, then it's not. I'm trying to prepare myself, then I'm not. So I was like, let's slow it down. Be mindful. Go to yoga. Yeah, that's all I have to say. So let's talk about this Empress. Empress on the board. Beautiful. What are you going to do? You guys, I love the Empress card. I wish she was a black girl, but here we are. And there are black decks. I don't know where it's at. I lost it, or it's in my car. I don't know what happened, but I had a deck. I thought I got it for my birthday. I thought it was in my car. It's not. Maybe it was in a bag. Anyways, I had to purchase a deck, and I don't know where it's at. Bad juju on the deck then. If the whole deck lost itself, I wouldn't say right. Exactly. So the Empress, beautiful in her power. It's like you guys are transforming and transmuting your energy into more understanding energy of, maybe, like I said, getting these messages. Not everybody is going to be in the same caliber as you all the time, and that's okay. But I don't think we necessarily need to see it as a hierarchy. I just think that sometimes you're well versed in this area and people are well versed in another area. Okay, you might be good with math, they might be good at writing. You might be good at science and figuring out equations and putting math and, logic together. They might be somebody that is very empathetic and animals flock to them, and they have a good way with their words, and you feel calm around them. And you need to figure out how they harness that energy, instead of thinking that, oh, we're not compatible, we're not working, this isn't working. No one works on themselves. So of course, 1313 when I say that. So you have to understand that if there's going to be arguments or disagreements or things that you don't like, I think that you guys, what real compromise is and sacrifice in like a relationship, I'll say compromise, is both of you guys might be unhappy with what is happening, but that doesn't mean that you still don't like each other. It doesn't mean that you're not compatible. It doesn't mean that you can't make things work. Sometimes you just need time to go by. You might change the narrative and say, you know what? I don't like cooking on Thursdays, but my Thursdays have kind of opened up from work. So do you want to eat? Like, I can cook for you on Thursdays. And if you guys are always setting things in stone, it seems like one of you guys is always trying to set something in stone and the other person's very flexible. And then sometimes it switches and then you guys are like, oh, you're both unbearable, or you're unbearable, you're unbearable. So tell me about this Empress. I do want to get some more information on this Empress. What is the Empress going to do? What is the epiphany and illumination that this Empress is going to do? I was like, sorry, my nose. Ooh, moving forward. Okay. Create that clarity. Create that clarity for yourself. And how are you moving forward? Did a card flip over? I don't think so. What are you doing to move forward? Because like I like telling you guys the messages, but I'm not going to go into the process all the time. I can't say how the process is moving forward. It's up to you, but I can get you some information on like, what you did to move forward. I told you, slow things down. I told you I was going to yoga today. Same with you guys. Slow time down, slow things down. Make sure that you have the patience, the understanding, the caringness. Like, I don't know if caringness is the word, but being careful of the situation and being caring of the other person's like emotions, and show empathy and sympathy. And my thing is like, I'm not saying do it out the, hoo-ha, and just like, if you don't have enough to give, that's one thing. But if you are someone that's kind of like, I'm tired of these situations happening to me. I'm tired of, XYZ happening to me. My life is always like this. Sit down. You're most likely looking for that job, looking to talk to somebody, looking to, do something like, whether it's active, be on your phone. Like as I'm doing right now, I'm making a movie. I feel like you guys have to create your own justice in your own life. And if that is dealing with people who are super difficult, or dealing with people who have an issue with you, or make you feel like you're not important, or make you feel like your words are unheard, I think it's up to you to tell them, I don't like how you treat me, or hey, I don't talk to you as much because you make me feel like X, Y, and Z. And that's probably not your intention, but it's multiple times where I just feel like you can't read the room. And if people can't handle that and they're like, wow, that's so fucked up that you would say that, and I'm trying, it just lets you know that their maturity is not where yours is at. And you have the choice to be there and recognize that eventually they're going to learn their lessons. And I think there's a lot of talk, I guess, and discussions about how in relationships there's sometimes like people, it's like, it's escaping my mind now, maybe I don't tell you guys. I just think that there's this dynamic of like wanting the other person to show up perfect all the time, but we don't show up perfect, and then people just aren't working on themselves in the same sense. So you just calming your brain down, you giving yourself time. If you are someone that notices that someone's always on the go and they're always on the move, and when they have a conversation with you they can't be present, they're most likely chasing something. Okay, and a lot of you guys, what this chasing comes to at the end of the day, they're chasing for something to fill that void. So, and my thing is, even when they do get that thing that fills their void, they're too, it's kind of condescending, but it's like, they'll do all this extra stuff to get the money and the extra car and the extra da-da, and they don't even share it with people. Like they'll tell people, but they don't enjoy it with people. So it's almost like they're collecting trophies and awards on their own behalf, and they're just collecting dust. So that's why this person is never fulfilled. And it's because they're always chasing something. They don't sit down to be like, you know what? Everything around me is not a competition and it's not a race. Sometimes you can indulge and do nothing. And I think also the person that I'm thinking about specifically has this attitude where they're not necessarily an angry person, but like when they don't get what they want, like everything is like kind of outwardly. Like sometimes you'll hear things and it's just like, okay, where did that even come from? Like, what's provoking you to say that? Why would you say that to me right now? And why? And what does it have to do with what I said? I'm just being honest with you guys. So I think you being still and just moving forward and not letting people interrupt your, the works that you have going on, like the attention that you're trying to pay to yourself, like the calm and the peace that you're trying to bring into your life, that's going to be where you find the most serene energy and most understanding energy. And I think that you deserve it. I think that if you don't take time on yourself, other people will always pay you attention. I think that if you don't want to control your life, expect other people to control it for you. And what I meant by the first thing is like, people will pay you attention. If you don't have anything to do, people are going to invite you into doing who knows what, going to the club, gonna go steal, they're gonna go shoot, whatever the hell is going on. And if it's not something that's up your alley and you don't have the standard of like, I am not somebody that does X, Y, and Z, I do not enjoy X, Y, and Z, or whatever it is, or you just don't want, meddling gets yourself into trouble sometimes. And I don't think people realize that. And that's why situations look bad from the outside. And an example of that is, if you go to the grocery store and someone asks you, you know, that you're going there specifically for dinner, and someone asks you to come out to have drinks, and you're like, I don't really know this person. I don't even know what their intentions are. There's too many questions, you know, and the person's not able to answer those questions for you. And you probably shouldn't go, because that's that eerie feeling that you guys aren't listening to, that you're like, and you're trying to use logic, and you should be using your body. So a lot of the times with this person, they skip over the body feeling and they go straight to the logic, and they're like, what's the fastest way I can get to this goal? What's the da 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 da? And like, that's the only one thing that they're thinking about. They're not thinking about how everybody else feels about them completing the goal, and the way that they choose to get there. They're not thinking about what type of like, how much money is actually going to be put into this investment. And I don't even mean like, here are my projections for the business, but it's like, what is gas looking like every month? What is groceries looking like every month? What is that number? Is that going to be consistent? And has it been consistent for the past 6 months? So I think people need to, sorry, this turned into like a lesson about budgeting and shit, but I'm letting you guys know, if you are somebody that is getting more money and starting to see your life change in a different way, you need to start calculating what your expenses are monthly and comparing them, so you have a range of, if your groceries are usually $300 a month to $450 a month, it's probably good for you to keep $400. You know what I'm saying? So you can have a medium of the things of you actually paying your bills and seeing money that you can work with. So that was a short budgeting course. Okay. What else? So yeah, you guys are going to be choosing yourself. You're going to be choosing solidarity. You're going to be choosing calmness. You're going to be choosing peace. You're going to be moving forward. I'm hearing cars, wheels, drive, exit, red, Lamborghini, lime green, anything else. It's like black tires, like racetrack, having fun, people screaming. I don't know. Oh, it sounds like you guys are about to have a very delightful future. I do want to get into this tower moment though. And let me turn this over. You know, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to ask some questions with the cards that I made so I can have some specifics. Okay, so tell me about this tower moment and the tower moment and the Three of Swords. How will they indicate, how will the collective know about this situation? If I could take it back, I would. Okay. What was the situation? Please tell us what leads up to this. If I could take it back, I would. What was the scenario? What is the third party? And what is the tower? Strip club. I've been seeing strip club for a long time, okay? What about the strip club? And it's purple. I was like, is purple significant to anybody? Tell me about, please, Spirit, one last thing about, like, what is the message? Any other messages? Any other messages? Some of these are like flipped over, but I'm looking for one to come out. It's like a third party at the strip club. Who's going to the strip club, y'all? Or did something happen at the strip club? Or maybe they went to the strip club and didn't tell you guys that they went to the strip club. Spirit, what is the message, please? Ooh, I'm still in love with you. Oh, there's something behind it as well. And these two fell out. I'm still in love with you. Self-love is not selfish. What do you need from me? Our last conversation. I don't know who this is, you guys. I don't know if I was talking to someone. I don't know if I don't think I was talking to somebody at the strip club. If my man was talking to somebody at the strip club, that's probably why I'm moving forward. Best believe. But I don't know what that is. So I hope you guys, find these messages well. These are some extra messages that you'll have of your person. Sorry, it's not flipped around. But it's our last conversation. What do you need from me? Self-love is not selfish, because this person might be a little manipulative, saying that they were taking time for themselves and you guys weren't together, so they decided to have sex with somebody else or give their attention at the strip club to somebody else. I'm still in love with you. That's why I said, look, strip club, question mark. If I could take it back, I would. So I hope these messages find you guys well. I am going to give you some advice moving forward. I'm pretty sure you guys know what the advice is already. I am going to pull one extra card on the Tower. It's something about the Tower that doesn't seem right to me. One of you guys, like, one person's screaming, the other person's calm. It's like little hearts in the window. I don't know. It's like the Fool. To me, it almost looks like there's like a skeleton like in this window. I think your person needs to protect themselves. I think you guys all should protect yourself. I think that it's a trap. Whatever's happening in the future, it's a trap for the other person to make them look crazy. So I'm glad that I pulled that out, because I was like, something doesn't seem right, because you guys seem like you're very hopeful. The other person doesn't seem like they're the smartest cookie in the box, but I do think that you do feel like it's someone that you had a newer connection with. It's like a newer connection. Maybe you or somebody. Please give me the message. I got the message. You are not the one that needs to take care of yourself, but you are, in a sense, because I'm not going to say that. I don't know why that was the message. Let me sit here for a second with this, because something doesn't seem right. Let me tap into this person's energy. Tell me about the person in this reading with the Tower card and the Three of Swords. Tell me about a person with the Tower card and the Three of Swords. Okay, so I got 4 of Wands and 2 of Swords. I know this sounds crazy. I think you guys' ex might be thinking about you, and you guys broke up because they could possibly have been cheating, and they want to say that they're sorry and that they could take it back and all this extra stuff. But your new person might find like something in your phone, or you might find there's going to be something that is revealed that is going to make you take a break from everything that you're doing. Okay. It's not even, can't say that it is or isn't love related, but something is going to make you pause on everything you're doing, and you have to make a decision of what's going to make you most happy. I always say choose yourself. You know what I'm saying? I put myself in crazy situations because I choose myself. And people be like, why would you do that? That's crazy. Oh my God, that's your life. I'd be like, hell yeah, but look where I'm at now. And I got what I want. And sometimes I'm sad because I lose people, but more people come. Okay? The choices, I'm telling you, you're going to be stuck between making choices because you can't trust the people around you, because people, it seems like, to be liars and unfaithful. But remember, your clarity is going to bring you the truth. If the person doesn't want to provide clarity, step away. Step away. Okay, that's what we're going to do, okay? No clarity, step away. No clarity, step away. No clarity, step away. Step away, step away. Okay, I'm hella obviously 90s, but I'm saying, like, if no one's bringing you clarity in situations, step away, step away, step away, because that's what this is, stepping away from all of the uncertainties, the arguments, the harsh emotions, the, not willing to be gentle with the emotions, all that. Step away, step away, step away, step away. Because what are you doing? I think that get your shit together, because you have some opportunities coming, and you can't be having people mix you up about how you feel, baby. Don't let them see you stressed. Everybody keep your emotions at an all-time, calmness. Be content with shit. Go back to, what are you grateful for? Be grateful for the small things, okay? Because it seems like there's going to be a whirlwind of confusion and illusion. Even with this reading, I was like, that's not what it is. It's an illusion. This person's bringing you confusion because, one, they're confused, and also, let me tell you why they're bringing you confusion. It's because you're going towards great things in the future. You have a lot going on for you right now. They're bringing you confusion, bro, because look, sorry, you have literally, you're about to end a cycle. This cycle, you guys, it's spring. It's spring today, and we're about to end the cycle. I am so blessed. I'm so proud of you guys. We fucking made it. There's going to be some confusion, possibly from an ex. That's going to create confusion in your new relationship. And so what I'm getting is whatever happened in your old relationship or why that didn't work, that's probably going to try to happen again. So it could be vice versa of what you guys were feeling or what the other person felt. Look, King of Wands. No victory though. So, yeah, I hope you guys love this message. Sorry I'm not able to make bigger projections for you guys. I am able to do that, but in my sense and in my safety, I don't have the astrology charts to go based off of what my projections are. So I just didn't want to show the work there. But I do think this year, if you are Aries, Cancer, I believe Pisces, born in the year of the dragon, born in the year of the ox, born in the year of the pig, you guys will have a very prosperous year, and you guys will learn a lot from your endeavors and have a little bit of fast-paced commotion around you, but it's nothing that you can't get past. You're just growing. And for everyone else, I know that you're going to work hard this year, reap the benefits of the year of the dragon, bring some karma in by doing something outside of yourself to bring good luck back to you and abundance back to you. And I hope you guys like this message, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.